Now, in the passing plays, we've got basically this choice pivot return. This is for man beaters. We've got this tight end corner. This is basically inside, attacks your opponent inside. You have the corner routes that you can hit against your opponent. You also can go and streak up this one wide receiver, which essentially is going to be Naylor. You can streak him up, and they'll basically give you a nice little corner route that you can use against your opponent. You've also got the scissors play. This is how I like to run scissors. I like to go ahead and run it like this. Naylor is my first read. I'll look to Jones, and then basically I've got Jefferson and Allison on the backside. So if the defenders fall out, I'll go ahead and take a look at that. What I'm looking for when I'm playing this red zone scissors play is I'm watching the defender over this guy right here. I'm watching what happens. Now, if he comes down and plays it, if he releases, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll hit this route. I guess this is some matching principles because this guy kind of come down and then he shot back up. But you can see this tight end route was available because these guys are playing down. And really what I'm looking for is I'm just looking for this route right here, see if I can throw it, which I did have a lane, and then I go ahead and I can throw this route right here if he doesn't get matched, and then I've got this route underneath, and I've got this route levels above that I can look at. So that's why I have this scheme set up like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at red zone scissors. Once again, we're going to streak this guy up. Nobody goes out to Naylor. I'm going to throw that ball right away, and I'm going to steal 10 yards. So if I can steal a first down with a flat route, I will take it. Defender comes down and plays it, and I could have threw the running back route earlier because I had edge pressure, but I chose not to just because I wanted to go ahead and see if I can get him on the other route. Comes out. We're just going to go check it down. You can see how these guys are out there, the blockies. So you're going to pick up a good 10 yards with this particular concept. That's what I do like about it. Now, if you got a guy that runs a lot of cover threes, maybe you're playing hard flats or something like that, you can quick snap this and try to see if you can hit the tight this route right away. It's going to be contested catch, so you probably want to have a guy that actually can go ahead and catch a ball in traffic. So you might want to possession catch it because you're going to get hit with that particular route. So that's one of the things you need to consider too when you're running this. But really it's about this running back route that we can get against man coverages and all that stuff. And we got a levels concept in the backside of it. So there's nothing really spectacular about levels. Here's another great play, this tight end corner play. We're going to run this thing stock. And really what I'm looking for more than anything else is Jefferson's route. He's going to get separation pretty much all the time. This is a way to go ahead and get like 5 or 6 yards pretty much every single time with this particular play. So I love this so much. Like he gets separation. The defenders don't really play it that well. You've also got an angle on the other side with the halfback that you can hit. And that's just another inside zone, underneath zone that a lot of people will have to defend against. You want to go ahead and build off of it. You can go ahead and streak up Naylor and see if you can hit the corner route by a tight end. And that could be very difficult to stop if you streak this guy up. We're going to streak him up, see if he carries. He doesn't carry, but you could see I had the little route underneath it, and it was just a bad pass. It's one of the things when you play with these bad rosters is that that's going to happen. Let's see if we can hit the corner. We can't, so we're just going to go and check it down underneath with the running back. So I just love this particular play. It's just so well structured. Because you've got that inside whip route on the outside receiver. It's just really, really deadly. And it's one of those situations where if you got a quarterback that actually can deliver the ball, you can really destroy some people with this. So, okay, let's see if we get the streak. The streak carries. Tight end. Here you go. So you got your corner route. Now you're picking up big chunks of yards just because the people are out leveraged and all that. Choice pivot. This is more of a zero blitz. So we're going to go in this particular play, in particular going against zero blitz. So if I run into somebody that runs a lot of zero blitzes or man blitzes against me, This is the play that I want to jump into. And this is how I like to run it. I like to go ahead and drag up my tight end. He's my hot read if the pressure comes in. But if I've got time, I'll be able to hit this little crossing route on the backside. Now, what's cool about this is if you got a guy who plays zero blitzes, he is going to have to choose which person he wants to go after. He's going to have to choose if he's going to go after the tight end drag, which generally will get free from any kind of zero blitzes, or he's going to have to try to get past that defender. Now, if I know that he's blitzing 7 people at a time, I'm going to go ahead and block an extra guy to give him some more time. But that's the route that can get you some huge plays depending on what the defender does. Now, you've also got, all right, so I was actually trying to look off to the right and came back a little bit late with that. Probably your best bet is to block the running back to give yourself some more time. You've also got basically this corner route on the backside if a guy runs all. So if you get running against a guy that's running a lot of like mid blitzes against you, you can go ahead and use this as a quick audible to just really destroy him. He won't really have any kind of an option. And even if it's cover 1, you'll be able to get these opportunities for these one-play touchdowns. So that's why I threw this in this game. Now, you can run, if the guy switches a play on it really quick, you can, basically run this play, this choice pivot play. If he's running something like that, usually a lot of times I'm just going to be throwing this tight end route. That's the more predictable one because the other routes are going to clear things out. Also, that smart outs sometimes will be open, depending on the coverage. So sometimes you can hit that too. So, but this is all about zero blitzes and be able to jump into this and actually attack my opponent with zero blitzes. So let's go and jump into the next formation.